Here at Life and Football, we're talking about Tony Elliott, the offensive coordinator for Clemson University. Listen, this is a big-time coach. He going places. He will be able to pick anywhere he wants to coach. Period. He just that good. He just that smart. God been blessing him like that. But let's just talk about Tony Elliott, just the person, just who he is based on everything I researched about him. Listen, you need to go look him up right now. When I researched him and I seen everything that he been through, and just to see where he at right now, you know that God gave him the strength, the mindset, the dedication to keep on pushing. His story is so strong that you really have no reason. And I don't know everybody's situation, but no person, for the most part, you really can't say, well, I can't make it. Everything's stacked up against me. Because if you look at Coach Tony Elliott's story, the odds was stacked up against him tremendously. Man, the man lost his mom at 9. Had to go live with his daddy, getting shit between his daddy and his other siblings, well, aunties and stuff, back and forth. At the same time, him not having to live the normal life as a 9-year-old, a person in school and just, playing ball when you get a chance. Now he have to take care of his baby sister. So this man whole life done changed. All the odds stacked up against him, and he still focused on taking care of himself and taking care of his sister. They going back and forth from California to Atlanta. I believe that's what it said. And then on top of that, man, so the man ended up in South Carolina. He at South Carolina, he balling in football. So he decides, instead of going, he went to the Air Force, I believe, and knew right then everybody that I guess was in the Air Force was there for the Air Force. He was there because he just wanted to play ball. Well, other people there saying, hey, my grandfather was a pilot, and my dad was a pilot. I want to be a pilot. Or my grandfather was an astronaut. My father was an astronaut. I want to be an astronaut. So they was there for a reason. They really, truly wanted to be there. So he felt like he was just taking a spot. But this man is so wise. He could have crumbled long time ago, but he didn't crumble. He played the hand he was dealt. That's what we got to do. We got to play the hand we dealt, period. We don't know what life gonna throw at us. We have no clue. You don't know if somebody gonna be living today, gone tomorrow. You don't know if you're gonna be here today and not tomorrow. You don't know if you're gonna have this job or that job. You have no clue. But all you can do is play the hand you dealt, no complaining, straight getting at it. Putting your best foot forward every day. That's what I took from his story. It ain't no complaining. It ain't no worrying, stressing. Man, it's enjoying your life, working hard, taking care of business, period. Looking out for your family members if you have to. Stepping up to the plate. Being all that you can be, not just for you, but the person who you looking after. And I don't know if that's your situation or anybody else's situation, but with the odds stacked against him and the look where he at now, man, God is just blessing him. His story is amazing, man. Listen, if you ain't read the story, go read the story before 2020 get in. Once you read it, you'll know for a fact, look, ain't no more excuses. Ain't no more horse playing. Ain't no more nothing that ain't moving you forward. Look, the man walked on the Clemson, and God just was orchestrating this thing. God just orchestrating it. Before you know it, Clemson, Dabo Swinney, his wide receiver coach. Man, this man working hard, grinding day in and day out. And he's smart, doing everything that he can, doing his thing. Check this out though. And how just being at the right place at the right time, not transferring, leaving out, just being the best you could be where you at. So while he in college, instead of just having college stuff to deal with, and the film study, school work. Nah, man, this man working and sending Pell Grant, working, helping his sister. Man, this man was on a grown man status long before he was officially a grown man. Listen, I'm rooting for Coach Tony Elliott, period. From this point on, I'm following his career. I want to see where he go. I want to see how God bless him. Man, it's just special just to read that information about him and just see all that he been through and to see where he at now. Listen, all the players that's going to come in contact with him, they going to win because they hearing life as well as football. Life and football, they getting both of it, both of them. Now check this out. When Clemson hired him, when Coach hired him, because his first job was at, I believe, South Carolina State. Then he went to firm. So it took time before he got to Clemson. It took time before he came to man at Clemson. He studied Chad Morrison. Chad Morrison seen that him and Jeff Scott was good at what they do. He gave him more and more and more. And now look at them boys. He's still Clemson offensive coordinator balling, and Chad Scott at USF. Man, go look up Tony Elliott, man. This is a good man. Check this out. When he got the job from Clemson, I don't know the exact, it was the promotion or which one, but Dabo Swinney brought him back to where his mother died, and on the site that changed his life, Dabo brought him back because he said God winked at him like, hey, that's what you're supposed to do, man. Go offer him that job right now. Let him take it. Man, God is good, man. Y'all go look up Tony Elliott, man. That's a good dude.